Boys, this week we have Parker Killian, Tabernacle cigars, and a plethora of whiskeys. This week,
Inside the Smoke Ring, episode 8. I'm Jay.
Josh, and this week, Parker, who graciously brought in a bottle or two.
Too much whiskey.
Half a specs.
If that exists.
Yeah.
They know my name.
Jacobs could start a second store with your
or a third
with your cooler.
Yeah. I'm the mobile Jacobs.
Yeah. So Parker, you and your dad Ken, long-time visitors of the shop.
Ken, El Jefe, Pops.
Yeah.
He's known by many names.
Yeah. The chip-in master.
Dr. Chipinski.
Dr. Chipinski.
Yeah.
Again, Dr. Chipinski. At the Nonpareil golf tournament last year. Was it last year?
Yeah, it was
last year.
Is that last year or this year?
Yeah, he chipped over a blind hill 30, 40 feet with a pitching wedge and chipped right in.
Now, he would like me to mention that was his only good shot of the day.
Doesn't matter.
But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It was first hole, first everything. So
Was it the first hole?
it was the first hole.
Oh, I didn't know that.
the first
you didn't tell me
hole.
that.
First hole, first green, blind, over a hill. Couldn't even see the flag. Just right in there.
That's the way to
It was
do it.
awesome.
It makes all those other shots not feel so bad.
Yeah.
You get that first good
The first one. Oh yeah, that's
that'll
good.
carry you along for a long way.
It was good.
Well, it also kind of stinks because you hit that one shot that makes you go, "Ah, crap.
Why can't I
I'm going to pay another greens fee to come back out here, aren't I?
Do it again.
I'm going to do all
Well,
of this
not out-
over again.
Not out
aren't I?
there. Where was that?
Twin Creeks?
Twin
Was it?
Creek.
Twin
Yeah.
Creeks. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not buying too many green fees out there.
Yeah.
Little drive.
She's high. Will you check to see if he's still in frame?
Feels like he's far.
He's fine.
Okay.
I mean, he can squeeze it a little bit.
Yeah, just checking.
Scooch
Yeah.
in, Dan. Act like you like us.
Yeah. So Parker
Fall asleep over there.
likes a little bit of whiskey.
Well, my daughter was born, and so therefore, I dove down the YouTube rabbit hole of whiskey. I mean, what else are you supposed to do?
I mean, I could think of about 137 different things
Well-
that when a kid comes around, you're supposed to do. Oh, diapers?
That-
There's a bottle of Blanton's over in Levon. I have to go get
There's
it.
a bottle drop in like 2 days, but I gotta be in line now.
Yeah, it's going to take 6 hours. What do you want to do?
I will say I've never camped out for whiskey.
Okay.
I feel like that's a badge of honor.
That's I've done that a time or two.
And
the wife and
I wouldn't say that I won't do it,
Yeah.
but I haven't done it.
Yeah. It's a little different.
We were at Huckleberry's Saturday.
What's Huckleberries?
I haven't been to Huckleberry's.
Like Finn?
No. It's actually a restaurant over at Miles and the Bush.
Okay.
Little breakfast and lunch spot.
Yep.
Pretty good. Everything's $20, but it's pretty good. And we pulled up, and there's this line in front of the store. And we're like, oh crap, it's gonna be a wait. We walk up, there's nobody in the restaurant. They're all waiting for the liquor store next door. And my parents were just confused. They're like, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean they're
Why
waiting
wouldn't
for it to
people do
open? It's
I'll be right back.
it's 9:30. No, sir. I was like, they're like, it's 9:30. They can't wait. I'm like, they're probably doing some kind of bottle
Yeah.
something. And turns out they were just They have a tier system where if you spend this much, then you're able to buy this little limited bottle, and if you spend this much, then you unlock the next level and all this and that.
It's all about points. Yeah.
They were disregarding their points for one day.
Really?
So you could buy
Oh, boy.
anything that you wanted to without having to beforehand buy it, and they were taking advantage of it. I walked through and went, yeah, I think we're good, babe. Let's roll.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm sure as a wife, that's what you want to hear, right? You want to hear that. I won't.
I'm not one, but
I'm saying your wife was probably like, yeah, that's right. We'll keep on moving.
no, she said, can't you just get this at Specs for a little bit cheaper? And I said, as a matter of fact, I can. Because that one's $10 too much, and that one's about $12 too much, and I don't even know what that is.
Parker, you probably know this better. People aren't waiting in line as much as they were last year.
Yeah.
And why is that?
So, I think a lot of it has to do with how far your dollar is going right now. I think just everything's more expensive. Gas is more expensive, obviously. I mean, groceries are more expensive, and so people have less money that they're willing to spend on whiskey. A lot of people are talking about the whiskey bubble bursting.
No, that's where I was going.
Yeah. And-
I just feel like it's so much easier to get stuff now.
Yeah.
People aren't scrambling all over
Yeah.
the place to go find it.
Secondary market is falling. People aren't paying as much for the bottles that they used to. I think part of it is also because a lot of whiskey collectors or whatever already have a lot of the bottles that they want, and they're like, I have enough whiskey to last me 3 lifetimes. I don't need any more. And
How much do you think of that, the theft stopping over at Buffalo Trace has affected it?
I did hear about that. That was crazy.
Yeah.
They made out with like,
What was that back in the early 2000s?
Yeah, up to just not too many years ago.
Yeah.
They were stealing tens of thousands of dollars
Yeah, that was
straight out of, they had that documentary, straight out of the back door.
Documentary. Yeah.
That's been a while ago, though. I don't think that.
I understand, but
it's only been a couple years since it happened, but whiskey also takes, anywhere from, well, if you're benchmark, 4 years, 3-4 years to
Yeah.
10, 15
I
plus,
think it
right?
also
So,
shows how big Buffalo Trace is. They didn't even know what was going on.
yeah,
True.
I'm
made
still
me,
waiting
made me think
for,
about getting a job at Buffalo Trace,
at least at the back gate.
right? Know a guy.
Um,
I'm kidding. That was a
I'm
joke.
waiting for the flood barrels
Yeah.
because they're bound. I mean, that's what I would do.
The flood surviving barrels or whatever.
Flood surviving barrels that
Buffalo,
were recoverable and savable. Why not?
There's been a couple of things like that. Rick houses collapse,
Yep.
barrels fall on the ground. Those all of a sudden that whiskey becomes ultra
Oh, yeah.
expensive.
Well, there was
it
a
comes out.
number of years
You're
ago.
gonna increase the price on those.
100%.
Oh, absolutely. Well, a number of years ago, there was a tornado
Yeah.
that took out a whole bunch of barrels, and then E.H. Taylor came out with a line. It was the tornado survivor,
Yeah.
whatever
Oh.
line, and those on secondary are like $6,000-9,000. a
No,
bottle.
sir.
And I'm like,
No, sir.
why?
Or teleport me to Venus for $9,000.
Yeah.
There better be a $10,000 diamond at the bottom of that friggin' bottle.
Exactly.
Something.
Comes toppling out whenever I finish it.
What are we doing here, boys?
What are we doing here, boys? So, this is the Tabernacle. This is actually one of the Churchills. It's a big boy.
Yeah.
About Foundation cigars. Bobby, you looked it up a minute ago.
Yes, sir.
You got your mic handy so you can
I do.
get us there. Tell us about that.
All right. So this is the Tabernacle CT Broadleaf. It's the epitome of a premium cigar. Now, again, this is according to Foundation Cigar, which is on their website. Rich, flavorful smoke is meticulously aged, featuring a San Andreas binder and a complex blend of Nicaraguan and Honduran fillers.
Nice.
So that's not marketing at all.
No.
That's just
Definitely not.
But you got Nicaraguan and Honduran, so it's going to be a little spicy from Nicaragua.
And the other thing, he said it was San Andreas binder, is that what you said? And
Yeah, Mexican San Andreas binder.
when I get one of those, it seems a little rougher, a little, just, not strong. I mean, it's
Like robust.
It's like a tough binder.
Yeah.
It's not like a Connecticut that you can just.
Right. No, this is it's a Hardy cigar. Is Dan not even mic'd up? Rookie.
I was looking at you earlier because
Bush League.
I was wondering where you mic'd up, but
Maybe it was down here. Maybe it picked
and by
up
the way,
something.
folks, producer Bobby's back this week. He had other obligations last week, but producer Bobby didn't notice that.
Yeah, I blame everything on Bobby.
You're in that corner.
Damn it, Bobby.
That is a show I
So,
never
Dan, you were
rewatched.
not saying?
Yeah, apparently I wasn't.
Yeah, we didn't hear anything you said for the last 20 minutes.
That's all right. It's probably better that you didn't.
At least it wasn't the entire show. At least it wasn't the entire time.
Yeah, we'll wait till your bathroom break to realize you're not mic'd up.
I left really easily.
You are connected, right?
Yeah, so you were saying that San Andreas wrapper it's kind of a hardy leaf, so
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
really
this
is.
is definitely one that's not gonna fall apart on you
So we
easily.
would say that might be a good golf cart course cigar.
It could be.
It could be, except for probably that price range.
Oh,
What is that price range?
It's about $14. I think
$14
these
bucks.
are 14 to 15 bucks.
Okay.
So that might be a little steep.
it
for
is, but that's
chucking
a pretty
into
big
the
cigar.
dirt. I hear you.
It is.
It also depends on the golf course you're playing, right? If I'm playing TPC Las Colinas,
Yeah.
like
You gotta be fancy.
No,
if
sir.
I'm wanting to feel fancy, I'm buying a little fancier cigar.
You
Absolutely.
misunderstand the miserless of me. I'm not doing that.
Like if I'm going there, I'm buying a Buenaventura.
Absolutely.
Paying $4.
And there is
Here you go,
nothing
Bob.
wrong with those.
Oh heck no.
You can keep
so,
it.
so I got to ask you, we have all of this whiskey. We got a big, bold
Mm-hmm.
cigar. What should we pair with this first?
Or I'll halfway like trains. I like
Okay.
the front end of the train.
All right.
Run us through what we got,
Okay.
Yes.
and then we'll defer back to Jay's.
Yes.
Sure. So, Little Birdie told me what we might be, or the type of cigar we might have today. So, I had looked through my minimal collection and picked out ones that I think would go for various reasons. Starting on this side of the table here, Jack Daniels, which I think is wildly, from an average consumer standpoint, wildly underrated. Most people hear Jack Daniels and think Old Number 7.
Yep.
Phenomenal mixer. Phenomenal what they do, Old Number 7, for mixing. Everything else, solid meat.
Okay.
This is their new Heritage Toasted barrel, 100
Okay.
proof. I mean, it's just marshmallows in a glass.
Wow.
It's sweet and toasty. And, yeah, great. Next to that, Old Granddad 114.
Fan.
This
Love
is their new single barrel.
Look how dark that one is.
It is
dark.
a 7-year age statement on that bad boy. And it's
They got that
114
color in 7 years. Wow.
from the Jim Beam Distillery. It's got a thick boy cork, and it's basically peanuts and dark fruit. It's very solid. Next to that, Penelope Cigar Sessions. So,
Interesting.
obviously, right? Come on, that makes sense. That is their chapter 1, their first one that they came out with a year or two ago, something like that. I think it was last year. That one is actually not a bourbon, it is a blend of whiskeys, including bourbon. Don't think they included a rye, but a little bit of single malt in there. Just kind of created a very light, fruity, approachable profile to go with to balance out a cigar. So you get a heavy cigar,
And you said
light whiskey.
single malt. Are you saying Scotch?
So it's American single malt.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
American, and American light whiskey. That's what
Okay.
else is in there.
All right.
So it doesn't drink like a bourbon. It's not as heavy as a bourbon, typically to balance out a darker cigar or medium-bodied cigar.
That's neat. It's got the cigar leaves and one
It's like a
side,
band.
and tobacco leaves on one side and corn on the other side.
Well, they made the label to look like the band of a cigar.
Yeah.
It
sure.
does.
Wow.
It's very cool.
It's a very cool bottle. So we can get into the history of cigar blend whiskey later, but I actually did research on that because Nancy Fraley, who started Joseph Magnus cigar blend,
Yep.
has some notes about that. She actually regrets making that whiskey in the way that she did because it's not accurate. So we can talk about that later. But
Might as well.
cigar sessions, next to that, I don't know many people in the world of whiskey that don't understand the tater tube.
So I guess that's what
Yep.
we're drinking, huh?
E.H. Taylor single barrel, and that's just because I found that one the other day and am excited to try it. It's unopened. So
Freshie.
Is this a store pick? It is.
that is a store pick.
It is.
It's got the sticker
Nice.
and all of it. I know.
Poured too much, Bobby.
I catered out, and I'm not sad about it. Dan poured too much in his glass? No. Next to that, Sazerac Foolproof. I mean,
That's
just
Sazerac.
That's good stuff.
phenomenal stuff.
Good juice.
It's like $35.
Wow.
When you can find it for that.
Wow.
We'll have to have
And
that
I
one
did-
next in honor of
Been
Donnie.
able to find it a couple times, but that's a Kentucky style rye.
I wasn't sure if you were going into the prices of these different things. So like that cigar whiskey Penelope,
Uh-huh.
what are we talking about there?
70?
Yeah, okay.
Somewhere
That's,
around
I figured
there?
it'd be.
Yeah, it popped up on the secondary market for a heck of a lot more than
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
I was able to find it for less.
But wow,
But you're asking me to recount things that happened many moons ago. and-
we all have to
I
worry
could be
about
wrong.
that someday.
His wife may be watching. These
oh no, she's definitely watching.
$20
Yeah.
a bottle.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I paid $20.
That one is 10. That one's 15. Yeah. And I will say some of these have been given to me. Some of them I put on a work function every year where I get to go out and buy whiskey for it, and I get to keep a couple of the bottles from that. So
Not a bad
some of
gig.
that. No,
Yeah.
very lucky, very lucky. So some of them.
I like
yeah,
work.
Some of them. Come down to San Antonio. We'll have you.
That's too far.
So yeah, the Sazerac Foolproof, fantastic. Like I said, Kentucky style rye, which means it's a lot of rye. It's over 51% rye.
Mm-hmm.
So it can be called a rye, but it does still have corn, maybe a little bit of barley in there. I don't know the exact mash bill because Buffalo Trace doesn't like to tell us what the mash bill is on their stuff.
What the heck?
I know.
Just give us the recipe.
Well, that comes to the next one. Heaven Hill Grain to Glass Weeded Bourbon. Yeah. Yes. That has all the information you could ever possibly want on a whiskey on the label. And it's beautiful, beautiful whiskey. That is one of my favorite weededs that I've ever had. Bobby can attest. And then the last one down there, oh, that's the James E. Pepper. Other than being a beautiful bottle, it's a high rye bourbon.
You
They
missed one.
revived the brand. Oh, that's Peerless. It's hiding. I forget how much I brought. Peerless Double Oak is a double oaked bourbon out of Kentucky. They're a smaller distiller, but holy crap, it's just so good. I tend to like the dark red fruit and
Sure.
a little bit of oak in there. Get some good oak influence, but it's not like tannic oak. It's just a sweet, nice oak. And then James E. Pepper, high rye bourbon, a little bit spicier, but still just really solid juice in a beautiful bottle that I really mainly bought it because I was like, oh, that'll look cool in the bar at the beginning of all my whiskiness. And
Dan did that once, but it was a Mexican whiskey, and it was not a good choice.
was it the peanut butter?
No, I wished it did have peanut butter in it. It would have been better. I don't know what that was. It was some mid-century
know.
modern-looking bottle. It was
Yeah.
kind of cool, but
Oh, there you go.
not good.
No, not
It's
good.
not good.
Oh, was that the twisted bottle?
No.
No.
This was
it-
square.
That was back in the day when I was just thinking I was going to try whiskeys from all over the world. And I bought some Australian and Japanese and Indian and Welch. And I saw this bottle of Mexican whiskey and I thought, well, okay, there's one more I can check off. Not a good idea, Jay.
Yeah. It
No.
That
wasn't
was,
good.
it might have been better if it
My
had
drain enjoyed it
Yeah.
because that's where most of it went. It was so bad.
And you said the Peerless was high rye.
No, the James E. Pepper on the very end. is the high rye.
Pepper's
Yeah,
high rye.
correct.
So what's the difference between high rye and rye?
So
Regular
it has to do with the mash bill, what it's all made of. High rye means that there's still predominantly corn in the mash bill. So it's at least 51% corn. Typical rye content in a bourbon is 10 to 15%.
Okay, so
somewhere around there.
you're still calling it bourbon.
Correct.
It's just got more rye than
That
barley
one I
or
think has around
oats or
30%.
wheat. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
So it's
Okay.
still more corn than anything else,
Yeah.
A little spicier.
but it's a little bit spicy.
It's not 51% rye.
Correct. That you would then call it rye,
Rye.
like the Sazerac rye, which I think that specifically Buffalo Trace makes
Okay,
theirs
thank you for.
at like 51% rye, just to make it as palatable
See,
Yeah.
to the average consumer.
it's already been good to have you here. I've learned something already. We just got started.
Absolutely.
I'm here to teach, Dan. I'm here to teach.
Love it.
So it brings me back to Jay's question,
Yes.
which was?
Well, what should we start with? But we kind of started, and then Dan kind of overstarted.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Take it off
I
right.
knew I was
got far
going
to
to
go.
like it so much.
Which the one that y'all picked up is probably the one that I would have said to go with anyway.
Perfect.
It's I
pretty
didn't
mild.
bring any 90 proofers because, you know, it's 90 proof. That one is 101 proof, so it's, I think the lowest I brought is 100. It's on the lower end. We're not blowing out pallets to begin with. It's also a little bit lighter. It's not just going to be oily and dark and heavy. It's a good one to start with. And could you grab that for me? Because I don't have anything
cigar?
in mine. Yes, please.
And this one's, what's the proof on that?
101.
101.
And it's weeded as well.
No, so this is not a bourbon. They classify it American whiskey.
Oh, the
that's-
Heaven Hill,
Heaven Hill is
was the
weeded.
weeded.
Yeah.
Too much information for, I got ADD. I was 3 blocks away. Things were happening.
It doesn't matter. It just tastes good. And
What are
drink
you
it.
getting out of that?
You know, so at first I was getting like a nuttiness, but man, I don't know. My palate's kind of all over the place right now. Because I started partaking before we started.
Partaking.
Jay, how dare you?
He was disappointed that his Oklahoma
I'm
Sooners
asking you
lost
to do
softball games.
Oh,
It
no,
was
it's
a
fine.
rough day.
It was a rough day.
Yeah, it's yeah, I'm not even going to talk about that.
No, that's too painful.
Yeah, but
We won't talk about it. It's
Yep.
fine.
Things happen.
Things happen. Especially when drinking out of a spittoon.
So Parker, whenever you are looking down, up and down the aisle, what are you looking for? Because I'm kind of like Dan. I walk down and I don't know what any of this crap is, or I just end up just taking a chance, or I just go back to Woodford. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Which is not a bad option.
It's not a bad option. It's affordable. It
Absolutely.
drinks, sips fine. So when you're walking down the aisle,
Yeah.
what are you looking for? Easy, Bobby. He's already married. Calm down.
My wife's watching this, man. Come on.
Mine's not.
So whenever I start, I'll go back to whenever I started. I would just walk down and go, oh, there's too much. I don't know. I don't know what any of this means. I don't know what any of this is. Some say small batch. Some say cask strength. Some say this, that, whatever. I don't know. Just grab Woodford. And from that point, I was like, I kind of want to know what I'm looking at whenever I'm walking in here.
It's daunting.
It is daunting. And so really, that's what started me down the whole path about learning about all this and following people on YouTube I mean, it really started with guys like Bruzel. I don't know if y'all are in that space at all.
never heard that guy.
He's
Probably I've seen him. I just don't remember.
He's
the
an
name.
Alabama guy that goes on bourbon hunts and is starting his own distillery, and he's just entertaining as heck.
Is he an older guy?
Middle-aged, I'd say.
Okay, all right.
He's a good old boy that was like, I like bourbon. I'm
Yeah.
gonna record myself doing bourbon things.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
Seems legit.
So watching him, and I mean on road trips, I'd have my headphones in, just listening to him talk about it, and be like, okay, what is he seeing? Because he reviews it and tries different bottles, and I mean he's got a wall behind him of like 1,000 bottles of whiskey or something crazy that I'm like, I can't ever afford that. But you start with that, and then you kind of find more people and find other things. Eventually, I found a group out of Austin, actually, Austin, Texas. called the Whiskey Vault,
Oh yeah.
which
Yeah.
I got a chance to meet them at the Texas Whiskey Festival. That was awesome. That was so much fun. And just their whole thing was whiskey education along with reviews. So it was, what does all this stuff mean? We'll talk about the chemical compounds, the esters, the vanillins, this and that, all the stuff. What does the barrel actually influence versus mash bill, and then all this different stuff. And I spent so long watching all of that. Now that was probably a little bit of OCD kicking in, and me just going, I can't stop watching this.
Just nerding out.
Nerding out 100%.
Do you
But really, it's understanding who makes what and what the different terms mean.
and do you retain all that knowledge, or do you have to write stuff down, or do you just retain all that stuff? Or
Unfortunately, my
You see
brain
the cue
retains
cards?
that and not actual useful information.
okay.
It's weird.
I get that.
Dan, you don't see the cue cards back here? All right, so it says on the taste notes for that Penelope, since most of everybody got that.
There's nuts in it, right? Please tell me there's some kind of nuts.
Easy.
Nope.
Jay would like
There's
that.
no nuts.
Yeah. Okay. Nope. Sorry, Jay. Sorry to disappoint. No nuts.
All right.
All right. So
Oh,
your aroma is milk chocolate, vanilla, and candied apple.
You're on the wrong page.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. No, I was kidding. All right. So the body is chocolate, dried peach, tobacco, and warm caramel.
That caramel. That's what's giving me the nuts. I will have to.
All I got out of all those words was warm.
That is 100
And-
proof.
Did you get warm, Dan?
I got.
Yeah, you do. I got warm after that first sip. And then the
I'm trying to
finish.
find. I'm trying to find the peaches in there.
Wait, did you say peaches?
Dried
Yeah,
peaches.
dried peach.
Dried
There's
peaches.
no dried peaches in that.
Which I
The
do get like a
finish.
strawberry kind of really lighter fruit.
Yeah, so the finish is toffee, dark fruit, and light oak.
Light oak.
No. Their review guy must have been smoking weed that day.
Well,
He's tasting everything.
I think the
It
toffee
does
is
say that it's best paired with
Stars.
medium-bodied cigars with
All right,
depth,
so this-
complexity, and harmony.
harmony.
Yeah,
So is this
words like
supposed to say-
harmony, that's marketing speech.
Yeah, that's somebody got paid
So
a whole
all
lot.
I know is now I'm going to
Per
have to switch
character.
to that one after this one.
Yeah,
This is probably not considered a medium bodied
body.
cigar.
No.
It's a little heavier than
A
that.
little bit heavier.
yeah.
But I did think that it would kind of balance with this is heavier, and so we'll go a little bit lighter. Because I don't get a lot of that. I do get some of the chocolate, and that's mainly from the single malt that's in there.
Okay.
That's kind of where they're pulling that from. I don't get dark fruit. I get a lighter fruit like a strawberry or something like that. Light oak, yeah, and then it's sweet.
I'm gonna pull out a Josh's thing here. Let's see.
You're welcome.
Okay, okay.
Do we want
What
to
was,
know about the
you told me about this before.
Yeah, I told you about this before.
I haven't done it yet.
We had the guy from Tuscanello come in to the shop and did a little event, and he showed us this smoked bourbon in your glass, and it's crazy what it does to bourbon.
Yeah.
Like, it seems to be
I mean, it looks cool.
sweeter. You definitely get more sugars out of it.
I think I definitely get that.
This is for the viewers.
Either the toffee or the caramel or caramel.
I think the
Depending on
toffee
where
is
you're
probably
from.
what you were picking up as kind of that nuttiness.
Yeah. Yeah. It's there. I just that drives me nuts because I smell it.
If I smoke to the glass, it seems like there's more of dried peach kind of taste.
You're just saying that.
I'm not.
Yeah. I mean, I think the fruit actually does.
You're trying to
open
get
up a lot
Penelope
more.
to send you some bottles of something there.
There's nothing wrong
Penelope,
with
we're wide open to send us bottles. Send them all to him. We don't care. Just send them.
I'll end up bringing them over to Enfuego anyway. So.
Bingo.
that. We'll
All right.
do cigar old fashions.
Cigar
Yeah, cigar old
fashions.
fashions.
There you go.
All
Yeah,
with
it's-
Penelope. Cigar blend. Parker beef. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, At this point, though, I basically grab stuff that I've heard is good. People on the internet have said this is solid, and just am excited to bring it to Enfuego and share and be like, hey, what do you think?
Yeah.
What do y'all think of it? Is it because everyone's taste is subjective? Everything is different
Correct,
for
yeah.
every different person, right? So,
Well, you're always good
Genuine
about dropping into Enfuego and sharing everything. So that's why you're here.
Yes. The only reason. No.
the only reason,
The only
that right
reason.
there.
If
That's-
you weren't sharing, you weren't.
they're cutting me out of the episode. It's all right.
I will say that most guys are pretty good at the shop and pretty
Yeah.
generous when it comes to that.
Yeah, I haven't found anybody that's been a whiskey jerk. You guys spend more time there than I do.
There's been a couple, but hey, they can still come. We still welcome them to
Yeah.
come in and buy cigars, all that good stuff. But as we get to our second pour, one of the things I want you to think about is if you could tell us if you remember the first time you came into the shop, what brought you there? Enfuego Murphy, that is.
Sure.
And but before that, what should we go with next? We got all
So I
these
heard-
bottles.
I heard a rumor
Okay.
that Dan doesn't like weeded whiskey.
Weeded whiskey, yeah.
That's not exactly. I've tried to debunk that, but apparently it hadn't worked so far. I like weeded whiskey. Okay,
All right.
I'm more of just a straight up bourbon guy.
Sure. You like the rye in it. You like a little bit of spiciness. You like a little
Rye.
bit of that.
Rye's all of them. I mean, I
Sure.
like them all.
Well, you like the rye in the bourbon.
I like to drink, man.
Well, we know that.
They don't discriminate.
So let's do that Heaven Hill.
The Heaven Hill.
Awesome.
Perfect.
So I'm doing it backwards. But they're gonna try my drink. I'm gonna try their drink.
Well,
That works.
Parker, you
Jeez, I
you
gotta-
were the one who
Still gotta-
got me to try the weeded whiskey because I didn't even know what it was. I never heard of it. Never knew it was a thing. But you got me on that Bardstown weeded, and that is fantastic juice.
Yes.
You just can't seem to find it. Everybody's kind of latched on because the rest of the Bardstowns are there,
Yeah.
but
So
the weeded is just a big gap.
you can find it I think the specs that we go to is they're waiting on their order to come back in. But yeah, it's a $50 bottle. It's a heck of a lot more available than like a
37 if my wife's watching.
It's available. It's just good. It competes with like a Weller 107. It's 106 proof, so the proof is right there. It's a weeded mash bill from Kentucky. It's just good bottle. It's good,
Yeah.
good whiskey.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you, and you might not want to answer this, and I don't blame you. Being the professional drinker that you are,
Oh,
Amateur.
do you have a favorite liquor store in town?
Here.
Specs.
Specs is what you were
Pretty
going
much
with.
there are some good stores around town. Being in DFW, it is such a how do I say this nicely? Competitive
Sure.
whiskey market.
That's fair.
Okay.
There's so many people that buy and stock, and they have 5 bottles deep of something rare. They're following the truck around, buying all of it that they can to resell it, which that, like we said earlier, is going down.
Taters.
The market for that is going down.
Yep.
Stop looking at me.
Start looking
Bye.
at Swan.
And so there are a lot of stores that cater to that, and they're like, well, if they're going to be selling it at secondary prices, then
We're gonna.
I might as well get my cut of that. So
Sure.
they sell the 107s at $200.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't ever buy an antique 107 at $200.
No,
It is not worth
Not
that.
these
No.
days, for sure.
No, especially not if you're going to open it and drink it like rational humans.
Yeah.
But Specs is always at, sometimes even below MSRP. They have solid selection at pretty much any store I've gone to, and the people that are there, I've been able to kind of talk to them and not build a relationship where I get special perks, but build a relationship where they know me when I come in and go, hey man, we got this that's on the shelf over there. check it out, or hey, I heard about this, or I tried this, whatever. And so
It's no black status, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
haven't spent enough to get the upper echelon. And I get no perks. It's just, it is what it is.
I was going to say the same thing about specs, is that you just pay MSRP. I went to a store off of 66 in the Tollway, right? They opened up this new liquor store, and I was like, just drop in and see what they got. And it's huge, across from the QT.
Is that Scorpion?
I don't remember. It's just a big building across from QT.
Okay.
But I saw go in, I'm walking around, and I found something that's, okay, I'll buy that. And when I walked up to the register, I saw it was a bottle of Buffalo Trace. And it wasn't anything special. It was just Buffalo Trace. $24.99.
Okay.
Buffalo Trace. They wanted $95 for
No, how long ago was this?
it. I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Well,
But still.
there was craziness going back
But
on.
be that as it may,
That didn't-
I saw some other bottles that were the same way that were just jacked.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
I said, you know what? And it was behind glass.
Yeah.
Like it was something
Special.
special. And it was just
Buffalo
regular
Trace.
Buffalo Trace.
Which now Specs over in Saxy has Buffalo, like 15 cases of it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's everywhere.
They keep it on the shelf.
It's great.
It's in the aisle in boxes. I mean, it's everywhere.
Boxes of it are
So-
Floor whiskey.
I said, you know what? Not only do I not want that bottle, I don't want this one either, and I just left.
Josh throwing down.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I get it for
Yeah.
sure. I like that. Yeah.
Sure. And I understand from the liquor store's perspective. They're like, people are going to be making this, they're selling it secondary, all that. We want to get a cut of that. Or I have to pay so much to Buffalo Trace to even get this bottle.
True.
Because usually they have to pay the distributor more than MSRP just to
Right.
get it.
Yep.
But if you ever refuse it and don't pay that, you're never going to
screwed.
see it again.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah.
And so they have to sell it for more. So I understand it's a game, and the liquor store's got to do what they got to do. But
Oh, yeah.
I like finding the ones that, like Specs, that it's MSRP.
Well, there we go.
It's MSRP.
Specs, if you want to sponsor the show,
It's a good Texas
call
store.
us. Let
That's
us
right.
know.
Houston based.
Yep, it's a good Texas store.
So
Absolutely.
Parker, I go back to my earlier question there. What brought you into Enfuego?
So it was back whenever I was in college. This was back whenever the smoking age, legal smoking age, was 18.
Okay.
Many moons ago.
And college was which
Texas Tech.
Okay, I had to throw. You
Right.
had to throw that in there.
I know.
we
I had to
don't-
stay very far away from that
We
side.
don't have any flags up here at Texas Tech, but
I would have brought one. It's all right. It's all right. No,
That
I'm
one's close, isn't it?
I mean, that.
it's America's team.
Those
That's why it's over there.
Here's the problem. I've been a Cowboys fan my entire life, and
Sorry.
they make me sad. I love them,
All of
but
us.
it's a
All of
love
us are
hate
sad.
just
That's
thing.
why we drink.
Exactly.
Producer Bobby. So anyway, I was in college. My freshman year of college, I wanted to join a group, and I ended up finding a Christian fraternity called Bucks, Beta Upsilon Chi Brothers Son of Christ. And I was like, these guys seem cool. These guys seem like fun. Sure, I'll go through your thing and join this. So join one of the first nights. They brought us all out to a field, and every single one of the non-freshmen, the non-pledges, had a cigarette out of his mouth or dip in, and it basically came to find out it was what a lot of people referred to as a smoking club with a frat problem. Because, we're a Christian fraternity.
Sure.
We didn't drink.
Yep.
That was the thing. We just didn't drink. Which is kind of counter to what a lot of people think of whenever they think of fraternities. They think of,
Yeah.
for all their work.
So what like was that in the bylaws that you were not supposed to be a drinking person?
Could not drink. Well, you couldn't. If you were under 21, an officer or a pledge, could
Oh.
not drink.
Okay.
Which, they're like, we follow the law.
Yep.
Nothing about it. Which some people were caught underage drinking. They were kicked out.
Yeah.
It's just is what it is. We follow the law. If you're a officer or in the head, if you're leading, lead by example. People underneath you can't drink. You don't drink.
Yep.
So strict rules around it. which I respected. And I was like, all right, I'm not looking to go to college and just get plastered every night. That's not what I'm looking to do. I'm just looking to.
You're a good boy.
But
Good.
it's
I
so
was
fun.
Oh yeah. And so I was like, all right, I'm about this. This is fun. I'm just looking for a community of guys that I can get to know, and because I didn't know anyone when going out there.
Yeah.
I'm moving to Lubbock, Texas.
Yeah, it's a big
Flat,
city.
dusty Lubbock. I didn't know anyone, and so I wanted to find that group. Well, quickly found out all of them smoked tobacco. I was like, okay, what is this about? And had never touched tobacco. I went to a Christian high school, private school. I was a sheltered bubble boy, and so I was like, okay, went in and got into cigars out there. I had some friends, made some friends, and they were like, have you tried cigars? I was like, no, what is that about? So took me to a shop out there. I was like, this is great. Came back home for the summer after winter, after my freshman first semester. And I talked to my dad, El Jefe, Ken, Pops, whatever you want to call him, and was like, hey, are there any cigar shops around here? He's like, I don't know. Let me Google it. We pulled it up on Google Maps. First one that popped up, En Fuego. All right, give that a shot. It's got brick. Sure. So we went, and both of us immediately were like, oh yeah, this is
Solid spot.
we like this.
Yeah, solid
That's
spot.
cool.
Good stuff.
So pretty much every time I came home from college, we go to En Fuego, and then after I graduated, two things about this. After I graduated, I joined a firm that we had half Fridays, so we would only work till noon on Fridays.
What?
Granted, we worked an hour earlier and an hour later all the other days,
Yeah.
but we only had half Fridays.
Oh,
So
okay.
we would get off. I'd get off on Friday, and I'd meet my dad at En Fuego, and we'd hang out pretty much every Friday. Thus, the every Friday
That's awesome.
tradition began.
Yeah.
But En Fuego specifically has a special spot in my heart outside of that too, being as whenever I found cigars, the girl I was dating at the time, her dad, or no, we weren't even dating. I wanted to date her, again, good bubble boy, but grew up, in the Southern tradition. Was like, I got to ask her dad if I can date her, because we talked for like a year and she wasn't allowed to. It was a whole thing. That's a long story for another time. But I was like, I want to ask him if I can date her.
Right.
He likes cigars. I'll take him to En Fuego.
Perfect.
So I met him over at En Fuego, bought him a Perdomo, the 10-year Maduro.
Solid.
He's a Maduro guy. If he drinks beer, it's motor oil consistency, black cigars. So that's his jam. So I was like, that looks good. And I asked him if I could date her. He said yes. 4.5, 5 years later, we did long distance while I was in college. I don't recommend. We survived long distance. I invited him back to En Fuego, bought him the same cigar to ask him if I could marry her.
Oh my.
That's awesome.
And now we've been married for 3 years now.
Look at you.
With 2 kids. So
Excellent.
it holds a very special place.
So we don't have to edit this video because I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about a girlfriend.
I'm
and
glad I
that.
didn't say something about that, hussy.
Yeah, and then we broke up. And
Yeah.
no,
No.
I've been in one relationship.
So
Perfect.
En Fuego kind of made your relationship what it is.
Absolutely.
I'm going to say possible.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love it.
That and Perdomo, Nick, if you're listening.
Which I also have a story about that, but we're not smoking at Perdomo, so I didn't want
We didn't really talk about this, but you went to Texas Tech and you
Guns up.
studied,
communications and public relations.
and
We
you
got
are
it.
now a
Business development for architecture firm that
Excellent.
I work at with my dad, who is the architect. Don't ask me to draw anything. If I draw a stick figure, it comes out sideways. It's bad.
but that you and your
That's 'cause of all the
dad
drinking.
work together.
We do. And we get along still.
Oh my
It's-
gosh.
Yeah, but
I love that.
I mean,
Ken's awesome.
It's
He
basically
is a great guy.
yes, he's
Even though he's
awesome.
not here. Ken.
No,
He was invited.
Can.
He was invited. I want to be out at the lake. Whatever.
But basically, whenever I see you, you're connected to your dad's hip. You guys are together in Fuego all the time.
To be clear, he's connected to my hip.
There you go.
I brought him to
You gotta
Fuego.
say it right.
There you go.
Sorry,
There
I
you go.
introduced him
There's
to
a pecking order here, Dan. Calm down.
Get it right.
No. Sorry. You were
Yeah.
saying.
Come on in, Bobby.
People listening on Spotify can't see you.
And as a matter of fact, they can.
They can.
Because Spotify does video as well.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. But you know what Spotify doesn't do? Ding you for copyright infringement for music.
Well,
YouTube does.
Spotify doesn't?
Nope.
Really?
No.
But we don't have to worry about that, right?
No, we don't do none of that.
no.
We
we'll
just
bring,
get Eugene to play all the.
we'll bring that up here in a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, we've moved on to this second iteration here, Heaven's Hill,
Grain to glass.
grain
to glass.
to glass.
Yep.
Explain grain to glass.
So.
Did you think it was going to be just let's grill Parker about whiskey day?
Why do you think I brought all the whiskey?
Oh, okay.
Love it. Love it.
I'm just curious.
No,
I'm a moron. I don't
love
need
it.
anything.
Grill this guy.
I love it. Bring it.
Everything out of him I can before
Just
he leaves.
squeeze.
Yep.
Bring it on. I love it. So grain to glass is the best way I've found to explain it is it's like farm to table. You know, the farm to table restaurants? Same sort of situation. Specifically, Heaven Hill, they partnered with, it's on the front label, Beck's.
Yes.
They have Beck's Corn, like a heritage farm just literally across the road from their distillery.
Yeah.
And they specifically grew the corn and the, I don't know if they grew
The wheat?
wheat. They did the wheat too?
I mean, it doesn't say
That says
it, but
Beck's
Yeah.
6225 is a specific corn.
Yeah. So they had a very specific corn that they grew for them. So
6269.
6269.
That was just 25 on the front.
So this is the
25.
2025 release.
Yeah.
Come on, Bobby.
yeah.
I'm
Get your
just
mind out of the
reading
gutter,
what it
Bobby.
Which they just came out with one that was
69.
finished in Chinkapin oak. I don't know. It's like
Interesting.
$40 more, and I'm
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
That could stay.
So anyway, it's basically they had a hand in every single step in the process.
Yeah.
From the growing of the grain all the way to bottle.
Okay.
You know what's unfortunate about this? Is that it's really good and expensive.
I know.
That's the problem.
And I know Jay has a book, and he's been reading.
And man, I can't think of the name of the writer of that book.
Well,
but
something had a terrier in there or something.
What's his name? The
It's-
guy?
He's the
Terroir.
head distiller of TX, right?
He's the head distiller of TX, and it talks about the whiskey terroir. And you know, in winemaking, terroir is the place, basically. I'm saying it in simple form, but what he's trying to do is he's trying to create the connection between how whiskey is just like wine, and it's very true because I'm only like 50 pages in, something like that.
It's farther than I would make it.
But you know, the comparisons are Rob Arnold is the guy's name. Rob Arnold. He's a Texas A&M PhD student, or
Professor.
I'm sure as we're talking about this, he's already done with the PhD.
Robbie.
But I just started reading the book. It's a fantastic read. Again, I'm going to screw up the name. I believe it's the terroir of whiskey.
I think that's right.
And it's all about the place where whiskey comes from, and they talk in depth about grain to glass. That is a really huge topic because there's so many different whiskey manufacturers that use whiskey everywhere, and they're not really focused on getting
They buy their grain from wherever.
everywhere.
Well,
They
they're
could
buying
be
the
getting
grain
it
from
Russia
wherever.
for crying out
Yeah,
loud.
they're getting grain from.
Don't get carried away, Dan.
Well, no, it's true. They're getting grain from Europe. They're getting grain from Russia. They're getting grain from Canada.
Whoever has
Everywhere.
the best price.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Whereas when you start talking about grain to glass, the reason why the price is so high is because people are actually buying from local farmers who are actually producing this product, the rye, the barley, the corn, right there in their neighborhood. And so that's what made Jack Daniel's so impressive when they started doing all of their whiskey, or is it Tennessee whiskey? Tennessee whiskey,
Tennessee.
right there
It's bourbon.
in their area. And I don't know, I can't recommend it enough. Read the book. Rob Arnold.
I picked up the book and turned to the back over, and there was so many words I just got bored and set it
Josh
down.
didn't like
And there
words.
wasn't a single picture.
No,
Yeah.
I was
No
flipping through
pictures.
looking for pictures, and it
I'll wait for the movie to come out.
Yeah.
No, there are a lot of distillers that source. They get their juice, original juice, from like a MGP, now Ross and Squibb, or
Right.
Bardstown or whatever.
Bardstown.
They do good juice.
Sorry,
say that.
Pavlovian.
George goes to another place. But there are a lot of distillers like Wood Hat. They're a distiller that they're doing everything themselves. He is a corn nerd.
Wood hat.
Wood Hat Distillery.
Explain.
I forget where they're out
Be the
of.
next name of my
Basically, the
group.
head distiller just always wears a wood hat.
A wood hat.
Seriously?
That-
Like an actual wood? Not like
It's a hat made out of wood.
Well, see, we need to get Larry out there in the shop and say, Larry, we need some hats.
we get some wood hats.
We need some wood hats. But he's doing experiments with all different kinds of corn and all different kinds of grain and really funky stuff.
Okay.
I mean, even up here,
I don't see any wood hats sitting here on the table.
no,
You
it's
know?
very,
Look at that.
very
topper, though.
grainy.
That
From
topper's
what I-
kind of like a hat.
I mean,
Yeah, okay.
It's just
depends on how much you've drank and how many eyes are
Yeah,
open. But
yeah.
yeah,
Jay,
you know.
Yeah.
Jay, what edition is that one?
this is
2025.
6225.
2025 release.
It was released in 2025, distilled in 2018.
So they have second edition and third edition. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You're
Tell them the proof. It should.
it's 106.6 proof.
Okay.
'Cause I think the first one they did was like 120 proof.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to
So-
catch up because we're about to switch to bourbons.
Well, this one just says that it's 107.8 proof, so
Yeah, so that's
It's a different, probably the latest.
it's the
So-
third one.
I
We've
got a very
had
special bottle. But to finish with, so Iron Root Distillery out in
Denison.
Denison.
Texas whiskey.
Texas whiskey.
Gross.
They're making whiskey with like Oaxacan green corn,
Mm-hmm.
and that gives it more of like a jalapeno spice. But it's just corn.
Wow.
And so they're using purple corn versus yellow dent, which is
Yeah.
what most stuff is used.
Bloody butcher corn.
Bloody
I've heard
butcher
that
corn.
word.
That one a lot of people associate with like a dank basement. Is the
That
best way
sounds
it's been.
great.
I know, right?
Armpit.
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 This
Yeah.
garage that we're in, I don't know whose garage it is. It doesn't smell like dank basement, does it?
No.
All
It
right.
smells like Tabernacle right now.
Just armpit.
It smells like cigar, and I'm enjoying it.
I'll hear about it for the next week.
Hey,
Yeah.
Someone will.
No, I will.
Somebody's wife will not park their car in here for
No.
like 2 weeks.
we gotta let it air
This is
out.
going to be open for 3 days.
And you will be parking your car in here just so you can drive to work. Going,
Yep.
oh, it's great.
smells so fresh. But anyways, I'm sorry.
No,
So-
yeah. So there are people doing experiments now with the base grain being corn or different ryes, using like a Balboa rye or something like that, just to see how it affects
Yeah.
the whiskey in different ways. And it
That's
really
fun.
does.
That's fun.
I want some elote made out of that murder corn you're just talking about.
The bloody
butcher,
bloody
butcher corn.
That's what I said.
So bloody butcher
Bloody
corn.
butcher elote corn?
That
murder
would be,
corn.
That
Oh
would be
man,
awesome.
Give me some elote any day, man.
Elote.
So in the book that I was reading, bloody butcher corn is used in a lot of different bourbons. It's or whiskeys. It's really crazy because they're even using it overseas. I'm not going to name who because I don't remember, but
No, who is it, Jay?
yeah, I don't. Those people over there.
Bloody butcher corn is red.
It's red, yeah. And so, the process of making bourbon whiskey is very similar to wine. And I don't want to go on a tangent, but with wine, you char the barrels. With whiskey, you burn the barrels?
Char or toast?
Char or toast.
Char
So-
the barrel. You char the barrels.
there are different levels to either.
Yeah.
Toast is a lower heat for a longer period of time, where char is basically a flash.
And it's
So like that
15
Jack
minutes.
Daniels,
Yeah.
it was finished in toasted barrels.
Right.
So
Oh, just a little bit of toasting.
Just
in
a
the
kiss.
middle.
Right.
Little hint.
Just a little kiss.
just some heat in there to bring out that wood sugar,
And it-
which is
you
why
know,
it's more marshmallow.
I mean, most people know this, but I love the fact that bourbon makers, they make their whiskey in a virgin burned barrel, and then we sell those burned barrels to Scotland,
Yep.
and they reuse them to make their Scottish scotch.
Correct.
You're welcome, Bill.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because we are number one. Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yes.
250.
So I
So
like my scotch too, but
yeah, well,
Which I've been
well,
a sucker at
scotch.
this whole 250th. So many whiskey makers are putting out 250th
Oh, yeah, of course.
anniversary bottles,
Why
and I've been a
not?
sucker on all
of course.
So
Oh, you're a sucker
we've
for
talked.
that? Yeah, well, I'm too cheap to do that.
Well, I mean,
Well, we've talked about the whiskey taters.
yeah.
Bottle.
Now I heard another one
Okay.
called Dusties.
Yep.
The Dusties are the ones that, like a whiskey tater that will buy it and save it. A dust. What?
Stop point. Stop staring at me.
It's Bobby.
The Dusties, they buy it and they leave it for so long that it gets dust on it.
How many bottles of Eagle Rare do you have?
And are they dusty?
Next question.
No, wait. Are they dusty?
They are dust. They're getting there if they're not dusty.
I bet some of
I
them are.
rotate them and
So-
I dust them off.
Oh, there you go.
He's a
I am
tater.
curious
He's
as
a
to-
dusty tater.
He's a dusty tater.
I'm curious
no
if there's
proof
a
of that.
threshold of when it becomes a dust. Like, do people typically associate dusties with like
Well, let's find
8 years after it? So 5 years after, 10?
That I don't know the specifics, but I can tell you there
Good
are
question,
there's
good
some people
question.
that come into Enfuego Murphy specifically, and these guys, they will have, like this single barrel, they will have 40, 50 bottles of it. And they've had it for 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is. And it's just sitting there.
Yeah.
And then they get to a point, oh, I got to clean out my my whiskey cabinet. I'm selling it for $300. Yeah, deuces on that. I'm not buying your $300 bottle of single barrel that I can still go buy. Oh, this is a special one. It has a sticker from, a store that went out of business. I get it. I'm still not buying it, and it turns into a dusty that's sitting on your shelf.
Yeah. Well,
So-
there's a bar in Kentucky. All they have, or at least most of what they have, is dusties.
Yeah.
They're from like the 70s. and
Oh,
80s.
I've read
seen
about
that,
this
yeah.
place.
They're old.
Yes,
bottles.
I've read
you can
about
buy
this
by
place.
the bottle, or you can buy by the pour and try some of this dusty whiskey.
So according to Gemini,
Please,
which
AI
is
robots.
obviously not wrong ever.
Ever.
There's no strict legal definition, but generally it's 10 to 15 years,
Okay.
and
Whoa, what?
it is either discontinued, produced at a shuttered distillery, or features
Oh.
a significantly different label or recipe than is currently sold.
Okay.
So
okay.
it's kind of like you're not going to get it anymore.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a place you're talking about in Kentucky.
Yeah.
They got those bottles on the shelf.
They have
Seems
Wild
like a-
Turkey, like Austin Nichols Wild Turkey 101 from 30 years ago. That the
Seems
cork
like
is
a-
falling apart, but apparently it's some of the greatest stuff you'll ever.
Now,
It seems like a hard business
I
model
had
to keep going. At a certain point, you're gonna
Well,
run out.
whenever you exist in Kentucky, I feel like it's a lot easier in Texas.
I had a bottle of that wild turkey.
Oh, really?
The actual wild turkey bottle. It was from Steve Allison from Enfuego Murphy.
Steve Allison?
Yeah, I would never think he would get a shout out on this show, but Steve Allison, thank you
There
for that.
Steve. There you
So
go.
the bottle was from exactly.
For those of you who know, it's pretty good. This is pretty good.
1980, I think, 1982, something
Wow.
like that. It was a really old bottle
Steve
that he
Allison.
had.
Yeah, back when he was in his 60s.
He sold it to me.
For an undisclosed amount.
No, he sold it to me for $5.
That's hurtful.
You're kidding.
That's hurtful.
That's
bucks.
hurtful.
That is
right there.
hurtful.
because he had already cracked it, and the oxidation process is probably far beyond where it needed to be. So I
How
kept it
much
in my
was left
cabinet.
in it though?
It was a full bottle.
So the oxidation process hadn't done all that much.
If it wasn't open,
does.
if it wasn't open,
It was open. It was
okay.
open.
Yeah,
It,
then the
you know,
alcohol's already gone out.
it was. I haven't drank it yet, but
Lime
look-
sack.
Eyes darting back and forth.
Where is it then?
What did it taste like, Bobby?
I have no idea. I
You don't know either?
Yeah.
see what had happened was when
Here's
we
the
were
deal.
moving from a house to another house, and it was in a box,
Got lost in the move. Yeah.
and it fell off the back of the truck.
Oh no.
Oh.
With a bottle of Blanton's.
Oh,
by
no.
the
Oh,
way,
no.
And it busted right in the middle of the street, so I never got to
And he
never got
stopped,
to try.
pulled
it.
Oh,
over,
my
grabbed
God.
a straw.
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Paper
He's
towel.
sitting there with the gravel and he's like, we
The
can
best
filter it. We
wood
can filter it.
So we were on our way down to Galveston, right, to go on a cruise, and we were driving, and we stopped at some little gas station place, right, and they had these wines that were local wines, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like, I got one of these little local wines. We'll have that tonight. So we got it. And we're driving down. We stop at Buc-ee's because you have to if you're going to Houston.
Absolutely.
You have to stop at Buc-ee's on
That's
the way
not
to
where you
Houston.
bought the wine, though.
No. This is a little small spot. And I opened
What's
the.
your go-to at Buc-ee's?
Don't
I just
derail
wait
him.
by the bathroom until my wife's done, and then we leave.
Do you get beaver nuggets or beef
Don't
jerky?
derail this
No.
conversation. He's going to forget. Hurry up.
Sorry. I apologize.
Bobby finally stepping in with the hot takes. Josh is gonna forget.
I apologize.
Dude, so I opened the back door, and that wine I was looking so forward to drinking
Couldn't get it on.
rolled right out onto the concrete, busted everywhere, and I was like, damn it.
Yeah.
Because we were already like an hour away from the place that I bought it, so I could just chuck back up
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
damn it.
Dang.
So I figured paint on the back of the truck there,
Yeah.
except for mine's real, and
Mine was real deep.
Jay's actually just
It was
hit
quite
the
tasty,
market
Josh.
and
Yeah.
sold it for $300.
Quite
yeah,
tasty.
it hit the pavement, i.e. Jay's glass.
No.
That was a good one.
All right, so I have switched, and you know, let me go back. Let me talk about the Tabernacle for a second.
Yeah, let's get back to that.
What I noticed with the Tabernacle is it is a really good stick. I mean, you know, the flavors and all that stuff. Maybe because of the environment that we're in, it may be
Tough.
Yeah,
It's tough.
but it's consistent. It's not.
I get that.
I'm not getting like super spicy or not spicy.
Well, it's a broadleaf Connecticut, right? And we said broadleaf Connecticut. And so when most people hear Connecticut, they think, you know, it's a
Lighter color.
shady, this or that. But they make a Maduro that's a broadleaf Connecticut that's also a Maduro.
But this is a San Andreas.
That's the San Andreas binder.
Oh, I thought you said it was a wrapper.
No, San Andreas binder, broadleaf Connecticut wrapper.
Oh, okay. Well, screw
Yeah.
me.
That's right. You were off mic, so it didn't matter.
Dan, it's good to ask questions. It's good to be curious.
So where are tasting notes?
on
Man,
on the cigar.
Yes, on the cigar.
It's tough in the outside world.
It is.
Dark chocolate, dried peaches.
I like that. Just
Snickerdoodle.
Throw it all
Snicker-
out there. Baking spices.
So
Oh,
you're gonna have
Everything that was in Penelope whiskey.
So I'm no longer video on this stuff.
really? Okay.
So you will have robust notes of wood.
Whoa. Pass.
Robust notes
sir.
of wood, cocoa, leather, and pepper, receiving sweet and medium finish
Okay.
with loads of
I'll get to it.
Smoky what?
aroma.
Well, it's a cigar.
The
It's-
pepper I get, that first the first quarter inch always spicy. Like it really doesn't matter which one you're talking about.
Sure.
You could probably go get an Ashton,
Could you?
the traditional series white label. That first quarter inch is going to be spicier than any of it.
Sure.
Relatively speaking. And this was, but just for that little bit. I think it's smoking like a Maduro should.
Yeah.
It has that kind of, not oiliness as a texture, but as a a flavor profile if you could have an oiliness as a profile.
And the only thing I will say is, I mean, I like it. Everything about it's pretty good. It's been burning pretty good, but it's got kind of a tight draw. But you can almost tell that when you pick that thing up, it is wrapped tight, man. It is a dense cigar.
For me, it's kind of that perfect
But
draw,
mine's
where
not.
It's not too loose. I'm not just like sucking air,
Oh, no.
but I'm also not like
well,
trying to get anything out of it.
And
It's
you use small
enough.
punch,
that's what I did.
Small punch though?
A pretty good size. I mean,
'Cause I got the large punch and mine, I had no issue with this.
Yeah.
I got
I mean-
deep V.
I got the guillotine, and it's.
yeah. I mean, maybe that
DV.
makes a difference. You're probably right.
I mean, you're more than welcome to
Because mine,
finish it off.
man, mine feels like
I'll
a
battle
Isla
through.
del Sol. It's pretty pliable. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
same.
I mean, yeah. Once you get it going up there at the heat part,
And these were kept in a Larry size humidor, Bovita pack, and a Fuego bag. But yeah, these were.
Yeah, I
only
gave
for
that
a couple
one
of days.
I felt them all, and I was like, yeah, that one's going down.
Yep.
Once again, Bobby doing his job.
Yep. What cut did you go with?
Punch.
Punch. Big
I'm a
punch, little
punch
punch.
guy.
Okay.
So on this one, so you usually have the 2 punch where the little punch is like tiny,
Right.
and the big punch is what I call more of like a medium.
Sure.
This, whatever this thing is, I mean the punches on
Oh,
this
that's
are
a
Oh,
big
yeah.
punch. Yeah.
big and real big.
Yeah.
So I went with the big, not the little.
Okay.
And
Yeah. I mean,
it's working great.
I don't know what the ring gauge is.
I believe.
it gets to a
It's gonna be
point
high
where-
50s.
Yeah, I believe it's. Well, I think it's
Well,
a
mid
50,
50s.
52, 50.
Yeah, mid 50s.
52 or 54.
Which, to me, 52 ring gauge is perfect.
Yeah, it's a great
me
size.
too. That's my go-to. Yeah, I can't.
We believe this is the Robusto.
No,
No,
well,
that
it
was
is- it is-
Churchill
it's
size.
now.
It was now it's a Robusto.
It started out as maybe a
So it's a
Toro.
double. No, it's bigger than a Toro, double Toro or a
Double
Churchill.
Toro.
Double Corona.
Which
I knew they didn't have their typical word for it.
Yeah, so it's a 7 by 54.
54.
54.
there
Okay.
you go. So do y'all know how the Churchill size cigar came to be? What's my favorite story?
Winston itself.
Winston
Yeah.
Churchill, basically his wife told him, "You have to cut back on your smoking," and he said, "Okay, I'll cut back to 1 a day." So he then went to the makers of his favorite cigar and said, "I need you to make a cigar twice as long." And thus the Churchill was born.
Well, I mean,
That's fantastic.
they're big, but I mean, there's bigger than that nowadays.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what
There's
they
we have
say.
8x80s in the shop. Those JFR Lunatic 8x80s.
Those are huge.
Holy
Huge.
cow.
And we huge.
Scary looking.
It's huge.
But
Too
dude,
big.
we sell so many of those.
I know.
And not just a Todd.
I look at the box and there's none of them in there, and I go, "Who's buying these things?"
Dude, they buy
Yeah.
them. Some
Yeah.
about 2, 3 at a
Man.
time.
People love them.
You're kidding.
And you know what's funny is some of the guys that buy them, they don't even smoke them. They just chew on them.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then they'll nip off that end.
Okay.
And off you go again.
Yep.
But an 80 ring gauge, it's gigantic.
So
That
I've got a
rhymes.
story about a guy that just chews on a cigar. Never lit it. Always chew. So in college, I had a choice between working for a bank or working for a winery.
That was
I'm
a
in-
choice.
I'm in college, exactly. I said, yeah, I'll be working for the winery. Thank you.
I'm
So
not
I
sure
worked
that
there.
was the smartest idea.
I mean, financially it wasn't.
Yeah.
No, I
that
definitely
was
would
a
have made
great
more than
idea.
that.
He did fine.
Yeah.
But there's about 50 bottles of wine in my house currently that says that it was a smart decision. Anyway,
Bingo.
All right, good
My
for you.
man.
Next episode.
Jay will
Welcome
be
back.
much happier with that episode. So,
I don't know.
so there's this old guy. His name's Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Love Bill. That would come into the winery every Tuesday. He lived literally 2 doors down from the winery. His house was just right down from the road from the winery. He would often ride in on his tractor because he said you can't get a DUI on a tractor, which is false.
False.
You absolutely can.
You
but
can.
He was the ex-Lubbock County Sheriff. And so
Ah.
he was like, what are they going to do? Arrest me? We were like, yes, Bill, they absolutely will. Anyway,
That's how that goes.
he would come in, and we knew what he was going to get, signature white. So we would just We heard the tractor. We didn't even see him. We heard the tractor, poured a glass of Signature White, set it out. He'd come walk, sit in the spot. He'd drink Signature White, sit inside, and chew on a cigar.
Oh, wow.
And I walk over, and we had lots of conversations with Bill. What was it like being a sheriff? Da, 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 da. And he was like, you see a bunch of crap that you don't ever want to see.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Truth.
And eventually I was like, are you ever going to light that thing? 'Cause again, I'm a cigar smoker at this point. I'm
Sure.
like, what's the point in chewing on it? He's like, that's my chew stick.
Yeah.
I ain't going to light it. I chew on it. Why? He's like, I don't know. Like it.
Nicotine.
Okay, you 80-year-old coot. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
He'd finish a bottle.
You hadn't got crotchety yet.
You're not that.
And you were waiting on it.
Then you were nowhere near the crotchety level of Bill, all right? And he'd finish a bottle of wine and be like, all right, I'm going to go drink beer in my garage. And he'd putter off in his tractor after a bottle of wine. I'm like,
Hashtag goals.
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
all right.
Sign
living
me
the
up.
dream.
Like, what does your wife say? He's like, That was it.
All right, so here's one comment I will make. The Heaven Hill, and my palate could be all screwed, but the Heaven Hill came across more oily than the Peerless does, and I always considered Peerless more of a oily kind of fills your whole
I
complete
get that.
palate.
I get that.
But
Even looking at the bottle, it's just a darker
yeah,
color. I don't know if it comes across there, but I mean, it's not much different than that Heaven Hill, but a little darker, a little redder.
But it has a
That'd be the
pretty
double oak.
bright finish.
and it's double oak.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, it does. It does.
It
have
says a bright finish, not like a citrus or something like that, but just,
no.
I don't know, just like at the very last second, it just lightens up at, just at the end.
And what's the what's
The way I did it, because I went from the Evan Hill to the Penelope. Penelope was super sweet. I got all those fruit flavors. Like, man, that was great. I was like, look at this, really good.
You're clearly a professional, and we're
No,
not.
we just clearly have to drink the Penelope next and,
Go back to
and
the
revisit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Peerless for me has always been a very dark, deep, rich, dark fruit, like a plum almost,
Yep.
with typically a lot of double oaks I found have kind of almost like an astringent oak. This isn't an astringent oak. It's a very
No.
sweet oak.
It
Okay,
is.
that's Josh and I don't know what that big word means.
I like that description.
Oh, you do?
No. I don't know anything. I pride myself on the fact that I don't know anything. My wife
Josh?
will ask me what I'm talking about, and I'm like,
Do you like it?
oh yeah, for sure.
That's all that matters.
Of course. Oh, I don't like it.
It's whiskey.
But do I how many dollar a bottle like it?
We don't need to talk about that.
20
yeah,
bucks.
Edit to this.
yeah,
$20.
$27.
That one might have been 25.
Man.
You know, it's funny. The sun has kind of gone down, so you can't really see it as much on our side. But when the sun was still kind of up, just the array of colors.
Different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Not one of them is exactly the same.
No.
That's
I told you I thought through this, man. I was like, I'm gonna.
yeah.
I like that.
Well,
I like that.
and I set the table up by height. Not that height
Oh.
means anything, Jay. Just for the aesthetics of it, but we could have gone from a lighter to darker if it wasn't for that E.H. Taylor being so tall.
Yeah, it's.
Nobody likes
it's
it.
just
Nobody
so-
likes it when it's that tall.
It's just so pretty. It's not a
Yes.
no.
Before I get too drunk,
Okay.
my weekly session of This Week in History.
Segment.
Oh yes.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Let's do that. Got to use that logo.
Okay.
You know, didn't you?
Sorry?
You didn't bring your notes, did you?
I did not bring any notes, and this is going to be really weird, Bobby.
Do you have like
Thank
a
you for saying
graphic that
that.
flies into the screen and dance this week in history?
Yeah, it has the theme song and everything.
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
Yes.
This is Memorial Day weekend.
Thank you for wearing that shirt
That's
Yeah.
what this shirt is about.
because we got a black flag.
Best part of the conversation so far. Wah.
Moving on.
Next.
I did a little research on Memorial Day.
All right.
Do you remember?
I don't know if I can remember, but
Okay.
All right.
one thing you don't want to do on Memorial Day is to say, have a happy Memorial Day.
Okay.
Memorial Day is to honor and remember fallen soldiers in the
Yeah.
United States.
Yep.
Men, women who have lost their lives,
Yes.
giving us this opportunity to sit here and be the jackasses that we are.
Amen. Yeah.
So we need to take that time a little bit. Josh, maybe you can put a little thing in there, play the national anthem, and
Well,
whatever.
I could, but all the Gen X people would think it's time to go to bed, and they would just turn the TV off and go lay down.
That's right. I don't do that.
Yeah, I'm sleepy.
I don't think any Gen Xers go to El Fuego.
You're cutting out
really?
like 90% of our market.
I was thinking Gen Z.
No,
thinking Gen
no,
Z.
no, no.
I
Gen
don't know.
X.
There are too many gens.
That's when, because when the American flag would do, and then the national anthem, that's when the TV would turn off,
Time to go
Yeah.
to bed.
and it
Yep.
was
Well-
test screen and
I was thinking Gen
Bedtime.
Z, younger.
no, the last actual generation. Go ahead.
Well, we actually have two other holidays. I don't know if you call them holidays, days of respect and
Memorial.
Remembrance.
we've got
Days of Remembrance.
Armed Forces Day,
Yep.
which is where we pay respects to all the people that are currently serving in the military.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a national holiday or a
It should
federal
be.
holiday. I don't know if it is,
It
but
should be.
anyway.
We
And now I
love
knew
those troops.
this next one is Veterans Day.
Yes.
Is for everybody that has served in this country.
Yeah.
Memorial Day is for those people that have lost their lives.
Yeah.
So don't say Happy Memorial Day, because there are mommies and there are parents and there are kids,
Yeah.
brothers and sisters that have lost somebody.
yeah.
Yeah.
So just remember that. And tomorrow, we're doing this Sunday. Tomorrow's Memorial Day. Spend a little time and think about those people that have given their lives for us to be here and do what we're doing.
So Dan, what would you say in lieu of Happy Memorial Day?
I don't. That's a good question. I don't really know.
You ask your veterans, you ask them how they're doing it. That's it. Because most of them
Okay.
are remembering their fallen brothers and sisters. Most of them are. So you're just asking how they're doing it. That's it.
Okay.
Thank you, Bobby.
I like
Aye,
that.
aye, Bobby.
I like that. Yep.
In Memorial Day, there's a long history. I Googled all this stuff and read all this stuff. It actually, nobody knows exactly where the whole tradition started, but it actually kind of came about for us in this country after the Civil War.
Okay.
And one of the things I saw was one of the first traditions was there was a bunch of freed slaves in Charlotte, South Carolina, that got together and decided they were going to honor these soldiers that had Union soldiers that had died
Yeah.
and were in a Confederate prison around Charlotte somewhere. They were going to put flowers. They were going to rebury them, put flowers on their grave, and honor them. Memorial Day has a whole history. If you want to Google it, do that. But
That's
I did.
That's great.
okay.
So, again, never wrong. It agrees with you. Generally disrespectful to say Happy Memorial Day. It has alternatives that aren't great
No.
because I'm not going to remember them
Well,
later.
it's tough. I mean, what do you say?
Well, it gives three
I
options.
think you listen to Bobby. You just
Yeah.
ask your veteran
Yeah.
how they're doing.
Bobby was good.
So the first one says, "I hope you have a meaningful Memorial Day." I would never say that.
Too many words.
Have a reflective and safe Memorial Day. Again,
And nobody's saying that.
now,
Yeah.
or this is a mouthful. This is the problem. This is a mouthful.
Yeah.
This is the mouthful one?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Please join me in remembering all of our fallen heroes this weekend.
Well,
That sounds
I mean,
like something you'd announce at a baseball game.
That's
Yeah.
Yes, these are all three things that would come
Yeah.
over, and not something you would say to your buddy.
and
No.
that's what we should be doing.
Yeah.
Yes, just spend a little bit of time and think about all the people that gave their lives while we're out cooking hamburgers and buying mattresses or whatever we're doing on sale, you know. But just spend a little bit of time thinking about people that have given their lives for us to be here doing what we're doing.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
huge.
it. I'm done.
That's it for the history.
Well,
That's
now
it.
the
Love it.
vibe's been brought down, Dan.
Yeah.
Love it. No,
He's not old man Dan, he was like downer Dan.
But no, it's definitely a good reminder.
Thank you for saying that.
yeah.
So I'm gonna like the longest train I could find, Dan. We're halfway.
Yep.
Jay's mingling his.
I'm good.
I'm actually
Yeah.
only halfway. I usually smoke cigars really fast.
Well, you've been chatty.
I
took
have been
a little chatty.
I've talked
We
way
appreciate
too
that.
much that had for
We
anyone.
appreciate that.
I took my band off a long time ago. You guys still are banded.
We're still rocking the
Yeah.
band.
Am.
Yeah.
Do y'all keep your bands?
I don't.
No.
I'm weird. I feel like I've got to find, like, in the same way with whiskey. Oh no, I collect the corks. I feel like I've got to find something to do with them because so
What?
many people have
Well-
spent so much time and money and effort making something.
You okay?
All right over there.
He's been drinking.
So much time and money and effort into making these things awesome.
Yeah.
Right.
I know. You're
I'll
right.
tell you
The
what my
same
wife
with-
did.
The same with the bands.
My wife got me I don't know if it was for our anniversary. I don't know. I forget everything. Might as well forget this too. She got me this, basically it's a shadow box,
Okay.
right? It has something written on it that I don't remember because it was meaningful. And at the top there's a hole where you drop your bands in and you fill it up with
Okay.
your bands. So they're not like on display like flat.
Yeah, sure.
I had
Just kinda-
those. She told me to take them down. It was in my bathroom, I might add.
Oh, geez.
So I feel
What a
like
man
I
does
should.
in his own bathroom, that's his.
Granted,
right?
I got vetoed on that. But
It happens.
be that as it may, she made up for it by buying me the little shadow box. So it'll hold hundreds
Sure.
of bands.
So my brother bought like a clear iPhone case and smoked enough cigars, special monumental cigars or whatever, that he was able to line them on the back of the iPhone case.
Okay. Well, that
Tape
doesn't
down
take
and-
a lot
yeah.
of bands.
It doesn't take a lot of them. No, I'm not saying hundreds, but just enough to where you could do something with them, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's kind of cool. I'm just saying.
It's no Josh, all right? We're not smoking hundreds.
Well, to be perfectly honest, I got about this much into it. And then I just robbed the vase at the store
Just dumped
and
them
just
in there.
dumped them in. I said, I've probably smoked all those. It's fine. Yeah, I wanted it full immediately.
Yeah.
That's where they all went. Dan's out on this, but I think the retro hail is not super spicy. We still got time. Listen, nobody watches these things top front to beginning or beginning to end.
It's
Let's be
fine.
honest
It's
with it. It's fine.
I do.
So everybody but Dan, I think the retro hail is not spicy.
I can't.
Mine's
I
getting
can't.
spicy at the end, the last quarter. Getting spicy.
I don't know. I gotta see what my old granddad says.
Oh boy, here we go.
He
What-
says a lot, and
What do you say, Dan? It's
That's
hard
so
to.
funny.
It's difficult
I
to get
forgot to laugh.
the notes as we would in like the shop with the fans and the outside and this and that.
Pass it on down
it's
that way.
it's a little bit harder to do.
I'm
a
not
little bit
ready.
harder.
I'm not
Professional.
They're
Professional
way
take
behind.
on it.
They're
I
way
really
behind.
just thought that this was a really cool looking bottle.
It is.
And it's
Well-
that's the other thing with Old Granddad. It's not expensive.
No, I just finished my 114 the other day. The regular 114, not this single barrel specialness.
So what's crazy about whiskey is a lot of whiskeys that are higher proof, you get that ethanol, that big blast of alcohol.
Yeah.
And it really takes that time to drinking it, sipping it, whatever you do, and letting it kind of coat your palate to get all the flavor and all the love that comes in that bottle. Because, a lot of people, some people drink to get drunk.
For the effect.
For the effect. While others, like us, I think we all here, we want to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. We're not doing shots here. We're drinking out of Glencairns.
And there's so much that comes out of these glasses or out of these bottles that just makes the world go around.
Well, I've kind of found that I'll enjoy the glass. It doesn't matter if it's 2 fingers or Bill's 2 fingers. I'll enjoy the glass. That last little, just quarter of an ounce, I seem to enjoy that more. And I don't know why that is. Is there more of it vaporized in the glass that is changing my nose of it? That's changing the flavor of it. But
Well, the less there is, the more oxidized you'll get.
yeah, something about that last little bit I get a different experience out of than the rest of that glass.
Sure.
Or I could be talking out of my ass,
No,
which is known to happen.
I think
Well, I
there's
mean,
some
if that's
truth
what
to that.
you have found that you like, right?
Talking out of my ass? I made a career out of it.
Well, I mean, but if you found that you like that last little bit, right?
Yeah.
I think that there's something to that, just with the ethanol that has kind of evaporated from the liquid and leaving behind. You kind of hit it in that sweet spot.
Yeah, you can smell this 114
Yeah, but in all the good ways.
in all the best ways.
But you see what I was talking about? That's a big boy cork.
She's thick.
It
That's
is. It really
thick.
is.
Dan, how are we doing down there?
Well, I'm about ready.
He's about ready. All right.
But-
Send it down. Down the line.
It may put me to sleep. So
I can come up with another logo for when Dan falls asleep. It's real easy.
Sleepy Dan.
I mean,
Sleepy Dan.
We are
Sleepy
getting close to
Dan.
my bedtime.
So Parker, speaking of bedtime, even though this has nothing to do with bedtime,
I was going to say, where is this going?
when you go into a liquor store, how are you picking a bottle? What's driving you? Price, color, label, what?
I think at this point, color is less of a factor.
Okay.
I honestly think age statement. Age statement is a little bit less of a factor. Like, it doesn't have to be 10 years plus.
Sure.
Like 7 years. This is a great bottle. I really enjoy this.
That Heaven Hill's a 6-year bottle.
Exactly.
And it's
So there's-
fantastic.
It,
I mean,
it's
obviously, you go into you're looking for something you've never had before, right? If you can find
Yeah.
it.
yeah. I'm looking for something that maybe I haven't had, that I've heard about, that meets the specs that I have tended to enjoy,
Yeah.
or something that will expand my view on
Your
on whiskey.
experiences.
Right, like something that, like the Penelope. I never had. I don't like Scotch. I'm not a Scotch guy. Some people love it, and that's phenomenal for them. Not for me.
Yeah.
But that one, I was like, okay, it's blended with stuff that I know I do like.
Yeah.
So maybe this will kind of expand my palate a little bit to incorporate some things that I have historically not enjoyed. So there's a little bit of that. A lot right now is, how much does it cost? Are you am I going to spend
Thank you for saying that.
$70, $80 on a bottle when I could spend $30, $40 and get something that's almost just as good? Like this Granddad 114. Old Granddad has been historically a more budget line,
Sure.
right? The Old Granddad Bonded 114, those have been staples in the budget bourbons for
Sure.
years. They come out with this.
But they're great.
But they're great.
Yeah.
They've got a little more spice to them. It's a little bit more on the high rye. I think it's like 20 to 25% rye. A little bit spicier, but I mean, just solid bourbons. This one at a 7-year, age stated, single barrel, and it was like 40.
which is expensive for an old granddad.
Expensive for an old granddad, but nowhere near as expensive
Yeah.
as other stuff.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I was like,
And
It's
that's sweet, a little dry.
Yep.
Dry.
Dry out, like
Yeah.
when you
Yeah,
swish it
no,
around.
I get that.
It
Yeah,
dries your
I
mouth
get
out a bit,
it. Yeah.
but pretty sweet.
Yeah.
sweet,
Caramel.
higher proof, caramel. I do get the nuttiness in this one.
There's
Old
Jay's
granddad
nuts.
is always giving me
I've been
nuttiness.
looking for nuts. Let me swish them around in my mouth a little bit, see what we got. Yeah, that's a. It's always a solid pour. I really enjoyed Old Granddad 114. That's good stuff. So,
Yep, we may have to, even after this, jump into that Sazerac just for Donnie.
absolutely.
Was Donnie a Sazerac lover?
He loved Sazerac. He loved rye, tequila, like the darker tequilas.
Okay.
He was about
Añejos and-
there. Yeah, there was a couple of guys that would come in and bring a bunch of tequilas, and when those guys came in the door, boy, Donnie was just getting up and getting his glass ready. He's ready to hang out with those boys.
Getting excited.
Oh yeah, getting the good tequilas in there.
Yeah.
I have not ventured into the world of tequila because, for fear of what it would do to my debit card.
You are correct, because I was always under the impression that tequila was just clear, had a little nasty worm in it, and the only thing you could do to it was make margaritas. And boy, I was wrong.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
there's some that look just like this.
Yeah.
And
Babies for me, so I don't do tequila.
well,
Whoa, whoa.
I'm pretty sure there are songs about that.
Yeah, he's
I'm pretty
Hispanic.
Sure they've written.
Hispanic. You jokers are fertile. Theo Vaughn said so it must be true.
It must be true.
I mean, if Theo Von said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that's fine.
as we finish up this stick, it's I mean, as we all know, that Tabernacle is a fine stick. Nice Maduro. If you're a Maduro liker, you're not gonna go wrong with the Tabernacle.
No.
And the Robustos are a decent price. The Robustos are like $11, and that's
This
not
is-
so bad.
This is 14, 15. I mean, that's not
14, 15.
ridiculous.
It's not
They're
ridiculous.
more expensive. They're less expensive.
Yeah.
boy.
And so, pretty pleased with it. Solid construction, except for Dan, his tiny little punch.
But you said this is a Connecticut
Broadleaf.
broadleaf. which
Connecticut
is
broadleaf.
The
So-
broadleaf is which part of the cigar in here?
In this, it's the wrapper.
It's the wrapper.
It's the wrapper.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So, man, when you walk through the humidor, you can, for 90% of them, you can judge it by its cover.
Uh-huh.
Like when you walk through and you see a cigar that's light, you can expect it's going to be kind of light.
Sure.
And when you see one that's, dark, you can expect that one's going to be a little bit dark. But just in the name alone, when someone says, "Oh, it's a Connecticut broadleaf," I've had guys say, "I don't smoke Connecticut's," and I'm like, "Just give it a second. Trust
Sure.
me here. Look at it." And
Yeah.
they'll look at it and go, "That's not a Connecticut." Oh, but yeah, it is.
Yep.
It just has that instant recognition of Connecticut means light. It's just kind of burned into the cigar smoker's brain
Yeah.
that you have a Connecticut, which is light, and a Maduro, which is dark, and then you have everything else in the middle.
All that sun grown.
All your
stuff.
groans and this and the that's. This is one of the outliers that it looks super heavy. I mean, when you look at it, it's super dark, but it's pretty mild Maduro, nice. It's not as oily. Well, you can't see. You can see a little bit of shininess on it.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
You know what I mean?
Pretty dry.
Yeah, it's not like the
It gives me
cabinet
all those
number
Maduro flavors without being so
bold,
weighty.
weighty. Yeah, weighty and bold. So if you were to compare this to like a cabinet number 5 or number 6 by LFD, super dark, super oily, true Maduro.
Oh, boy.
Fantastic cigar.
Smoked one of those the other day.
Good price, 12, 13
Yeah,
bucks.
it's awesome.
Good price.
Yeah.
They come in boxes of 50 and it's not big enough.
Yep.
But they just go so fast. But this is a fantastic buy for the Foundation cigars.
And people can buy these where, Josh?
It should be in all the shops. Every Enfuego should have a Tabernacle. So, you know, Wiley, Murphy, oh boy. Yeah, all of our shops should carry Foundation cigars.
I've been waiting for it.
Rockwall,
Rockwall, you know, McKinney's
other
and all this.
McKinney's.
Frisco.
The Friscos. I know that right as we have this episode right now, we have 3 sizes in Murphy. We have all 3 sizes that we carry. If you're looking specifically, it's next to Arturo Fuente on the wall to the right, second shelf.
There you go.
Because I haven't moved them yet. Which is a running gag. Did Josh move these cigars yet? Because I am known to do. But yeah, this is a solid pick.
You're the
Jay.
one that keeps moving stuff around.
Oh yeah, dude, I'll move it in a hot second. If I think it's not doing great, I'll move that joker. Those Boulevards, we had them out by the cash register,
Yeah.
and dude, we were selling. I mean, box after box after box. We were refilling it every day. Moved it inside the humidor.
Nobody looked at it.
I've replaced 1 box in
Really?
2 or 3 weeks. Yeah,
Well, I guess that's why Walmart has that whole aisle of
yeah. So
Oh, they do.
yeah, it's
right at the cash register.
yeah. Well, and the
Last second impulse buy.
The Boulevards are such a fantastic price that it kind of like, oh, $6.99? I'll take a chance on that. Oh, wait, this is good. Let me buy 10.
Yep.
Sure.
But they kind of lose themselves in the humidor. So Jay has moved on.
This is my final pour.
Yeah, final pour is going to be a hard thing to happen when we've got 27 bottles in front of us.
Yeah.
Thanks, Parker.
This is a final pour for you guys on the podcast.
It's not going to be a final pour for all of us.
But it is
Maybe for
E.H.
Dan.
Taylor
Spit it out, Junior.
single barrel
Take 2.
Sazerac Barrel Select. This is a store pick, or not even a store pick. This is a barrel pick from the distiller. And let me tell you, I got a single barrel in the house. We're going to compare it afterwards. This is damn good. Sorry, Larry 14, but this is really, really good juice. And I only had a little sip of it, but
So the first time I had E.H. Taylor single barrel, I took my dad to Cosm.
Yeah.
Have y'all heard of Cosm?
Oh, yeah.
It was to watch the final round of the Players' Championship last year.
describe Cosm for those that don't know.
It's a touristy spot down in Mexico on the Yucatan Peninsula.
Cozumel.
Cozumel.
Oh,
Cozumel.
is that not what you said?
Different thing, but
Oh.
you know, that
Oh.
too. I do enjoy that. But Cosm is basically like the Sphere in Las Vegas,
Okay.
but in Dallas.
Yes.
They also have a location in California.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak.
I
about
think
it
they're
here.
all-
They have multiple
They have
locations.
multiple locations, but
Yeah.
the one here in Dallas, it was the final round of the Players' Championship,
Oh,
and it
awesome.
was my dad's birthday, and so I was like, "Let's get tickets and go." They had a rain delay in the middle of the round.
Yeah.
It's crazy because it's like a 360 experience. So we're sitting there on the second balcony, and I mean, it feels like you're on the water at the island hole.
Ah.
It's crazy. So you're watching these shots come in and land on this island right in front of you. Wow. But their bar, well stocked, I will say. And so comes to be a rain delay. I'm like, okay, it's his birthday. Let me go see what they got at the bar. They had E.H. Taylor single barrel. So I'm like, let me get 2 of those. Bring them back. We're sitting in these chairs where we can recline. Our feet come up and they're cooled.
Oh,
and we're
man.
like,
Ken goes right to sleep.
I mean, he was close. He was close. And I hand him the single barrel, and we just sip and enjoy, and it was phenomenal.
There you go.
I have that memory of E.H. Taylor's single barrel, and I hadn't seen one on the shelves
Yeah.
until fairly recently. I went to other liquor store, not Specs, and saw that, and I was like, for a really good price. And I was like, yeah,
Gotta have
I
it.
get it. I
Yep.
gotta get it. It's got the tater stickers and the whole thing, so
Oh yeah.
I had to do it. But I say that to say, whiskey in general is one of those things that you can have an emotional connection to as much as a just physical, pure enjoyment of it.
Sure.
Right? Like, there are a lot of whiskeys that I have stories behind of times that I've shared it or, had a moment with someone where it's like, it doesn't have to be the most expensive whiskey in the world, but it's the memories around it and the times that you have with it,
Right.
with others. And so whiskey, for all that it's worth, there are really good ones, really bad ones. We won't talk about those. But there's that sweet spot of ones that they're not too expensive, but really good, that you can share and you can enjoy with people. Whiskey is not meant to just keep to yourself and hoard and drink alone, right?
I agree. Bobby, yeah.
I'll share it with you.
And I have heard about Bobby's system, and
Yeah.
he's not alone in that.
It's not exaggerated at all.
It's a good system.
It's a good system.
It's a fair system.
So-
it's a fair system.
Before we start wrapping up, there's not a pick of the week, but I would like to know how my pick from last week is going, or went, or I don't know.
So far, it is 2-1, and
2-1.
In favor of the bison.
you are favored right now.
Yeah.
Right now, the
That's what I'm
Bison
talking about.
is in the lead. We actually.
In the series, yes, but right now, this game 4, Spurs are in the lead.
Spurs are in the lead right now
Correct.
in San Antonio, where Bobby's from, by the way. That's why he's so
Go Spurs, go.
Yeah.
You picked
amped
the
up.
Bison over the Spurs?
Bison
See-
over Coyotes.
Coyote.
I'm going to digress for a second and say something that has been obvious to me this whole time. I don't know if you guys picked up on it. Parker ain't watched.
No, I picked up. on
Parker ain't watched. He don't know Dan's logos.
All right.
Parker don't
I've
know.
seen. Okay.
Parker's generally aware.
Parker-
Parker
I
found
watched-
out. Parker found out. Oh, you guys are going to go sit in the garage and have drink whiskey. I'm in.
I'm in. I get a cigar. And heck yeah, I'll be there.
That's all Parker cares
I
about.
watched the Masters episode.
Oh,
That was like
appreciate
6
that.
years ago.
Thank you for that.
We appreciate that.
Start to
At least
finish.
somebody did.
Start to finish, I watched that one.
Yeah, it's fun.
No,
Did I watch any more?
Of course not.
But I was like, I got the general idea of what we're doing here.
yeah, that's what
So
we do.
it's not my fault. Y'all have changed things since then.
Yep.
It's ever evolving.
So you can time stamp it right now. It's about something of a clock, but it's 57-41. Spurs are in the lead, but they won't be for long because
Quite good.
we are.
57-40.
Third period,
We're all
10
about the
minutes left.
Bisons.
Yeah, I won't let facts of the game sway my decision.
Did you know they had an alien on their team, on the Coyotes team?
Well, that sounds like cheating to have an alien on the team.
Wembanyama?
Yeah.
Sounds like they
Yeah.
brought in a ringer.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he's like a foot taller than me.
Yeah, he's like,
Is he abducting
A foot
people?
taller than you?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, he's 7'6", 7'5", 7'4", 7'2",
Yeah.
7'4".
7'6"?
he's above 7 foot.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
That's,
no, that's backwards.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
it's backwards.
So
Hey, before we all send off, I want to say thank you to Jay's wife for the charcuterie board that we had in the green room prior to the show.
absolutely.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah,
Delicious.
Jay said we have some food back there. I'm thinking like sandwich, like little sandwich, little something.
Yeah.
He brings out this thing
a spread.
that Whole Foods couldn't make. like
thank you, Nicole.
dude, those friggin' olives were on. They
they're
were
gone.
crispy.
They're gone.
You didn't.
Thanks, Dan.
You didn't stop eating.
No, I didn't. It was so good.
Well, yeah. Thank you, Nicole. You're the best
Obviously,
You're welcome.
this week.
every week. But so, thanks for coming out, buddy.
Parker, it's been
Of course.
Thank
It's
you.
been great.
Thank you for
Yeah.
everything.
It's been good.
Thank you for the bottle. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
This
you
is so
you can
good.
you can keep the.
You may be 2 feet taller than me, Jay, but I'll fight you, buddy.
Hey, you know what tall people have? Bad knees.
I got,
Leverage.
I got
One
bad
thing I
knees.
learned in football is leverage.
I got bad knees and a bad back.
Yeah,
No man
so-
wins.
Don't get
No
me
man wins.
started.
Yeah. So,
No, but
But-
thank y'all for having me out. This
Yeah,
has been
it's
a
good.
lot
Ray
of fun.
Parker, thank
It
you
does-
for coming out.
Yep, good times.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
we'll finish the rest of this.
We'll drink all of this,
Yes.
but
Drink and drive responsibly.
as soon as we cut, and then we'll hang out in someone's garage until like 3 o'clock in the morning. So, all right, boys.
Bye.
Like, subscribe, share, do all the things. We still have the giveaway for the My Father Cutter.
We're close.
We're so close.
So close.
We're at 80 something subscribers. Go to episode 7. Comment cutter at the bottom. Be subscribed. And get
do it.
in on that raffle. He doesn't know about it because he didn't watch episode 7.
What raffle?
Yeah,
I knew about the raffle. I knew about that.
that's amazing.
I know.
Someone else must have told you afterwards,
Basically.
behind a register, holding a cutter, saying "Scan this thing and subscribe."
No, no one did that. I watched it.
So yeah, do all the things, all that stuff. Subscribe. Whenever we get to that point, I'm kind of kicking around. Maybe we do a live stream of the winner.
Yeah.
Because once we passed 50, now we can do live streams. We'll have to jump in the shop and do a live stream and randomize the winner. So do that stuff.
On
like, subscribe
YouTube.
on YouTube. If
But-
you're going to Instagram and putting cutter, you ain't in. You have to go to YouTube. You got to do something. You got to go to YouTube. Episode 7. Comment cutter. Like and subscribe. Watch all the episodes. They're terrible, but it's just for fun.
They're good.
They're good.
We'll edit that.
They're good. Wink. But thanks, boys, for hanging out. You know who watches more episodes than everybody else, especially more than some people? Diane.
I know.
Who's the first person to comment? Diane.
God bless
We love
her.
you.
I mean,
We love you.
We
yeah,
love Diane.
yeah. Can't.
She'll have to compete with my wife this week.
No way possible.
No.
I can post that thing, and I know this is an hour and 48 hour, 2 hours and whatever. 45 minutes in, Diane has a comment
Yep.
automatically.
I love it.
So
That's fantastic.
yeah,
That's great.
you guys share, like, subscribe, do all those things. We appreciate all the support, any support.
And anyone at Infuego, get on to Ken for not being here.
That's
Yeah,
right.
100%. Yeah. This would have been a lot more fun if we could have made fun of him off mic in person.
Yep.
Even if he was behind camera. I feel like he would've
100%.
been-
100%.
been fine.
100%.
He's like,
Anyway,
I'm not going to be on camera.
Yeah.
Be behind it.
Appreciate it, boys.
Bye.
Thanks.
Thank you, everyone.
Episode 8.
Yeah.